Good day to you all. Hope you guys are doing well wherever you are in the world. For today's video, this will basically be a tutorial on how to install different languages. I made a video similar to this a long time ago, I think maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Quality wasn't really that good, so I'm going to make a fresh one here, better quality and a bit more informative than the previous one. So I'm going to go through that, and then I'm going to tell you guys how I normally go about typing these languages. All right, so the first thing I need to tell you is I'm using Windows 8. So for those of you who are using Windows 8 like me, this will be more applicable to you. Now, Windows 7 is similar, but the key, I think the toggling through different languages, like setting up a map, is similar. But I don't use the map. I just kind of I hold down the Windows key, and then just like this, I hold Windows key down and space bar. You know, it says that space bar, or you can hold it. I like to hold it because it's faster. But that's my method. That's how I'm using this keyboard. Is how I switch between languages. That's the Windows key plus space bar. Now, the first thing you need to do is go to Control. Now, if you have Windows 8, now you can do it here, I believe. Yeah, you can do it here, or you can just go straight over here, and then this will pop up, and you go to Settings, right? And then you go to Control Panel. That's Control Panel, and it's the same in Windows 7. Same way how to get to this option, to this place to install the languages. Clock language or region, go to Add Language. Okay, and you go here, add language. These are all the languages that I currently have. You want to add another language, add language, and you just you choose a language. So I'll say, okay, let's see, I'll install what don't I have? Let's see. Okay, I'll install something like Persian. I'll install Persian. Let's add Persian, and Persian's there. It's there, right there. Okay, these options here, I think these are just add input method. I think these are other methods of typing this language, but I'm going to go with the standard. So I've added Persian. So after you do that, you want to go down here and make sure it's installed. And here it is, Persian keyboard. All right, and that's simple. That's all you need to do. So so now again, I'll tell you again how I toggle through languages. I hold down the Windows key and then just hit spacebar like that. Okay. Now I remember in Windows 7, because I used to use this as well, you can set it up to where something, let's see, control, you hold, was it control shift plus 1, control shift plus 2, 3, 4, 5, however you want to do it. And you could set it to that particular language. Like if I want Korean to be 1, I'll say, okay, Control Shift plus 1 will be Korean. Control Shift plus 2 will be Japanese. Control Shift plus 3 will be Vietnamese, etc. I remember it being like that in Windows 7. I believe it may be the same in Windows 8, but I'm not using that approach. I like this one better, actually. I like just holding down Windows key and scrolling through the languages. I find something very, I don't know, I just like doing it. But yeah, that's how I do it. And as far as people ask me, are you using stickers, or how are you going about typing the language? How do you get used to it? I was never really a fan of stickers because, well, a long time ago when I started learning, I think, what was the first keyboard I started to learn? I think it was Korean. It was either Korean or Arabic. I can't remember exactly. I just remember it being very painful. I spent a lot of time in chat rooms trying to practice typing the characters. It was either, wow, I can't remember. It was either Thai or, I remember Thai. Was it Korean, Thai, Arabic? Can't remember. But I didn't purchase stickers at the time. I didn't even know about those stickers. I said, you know what? I'm going to create my own map. So I copied down all the letters on the keyboard, and then I went through them individually and just, I typed it, like I hit the Q and got that letter, and I wrote it down on a piece of paper. So once I did that, I stuck the paper on my wall next to my computer and just worked that way. until I got used to it. It was very painful at first, but I eventually got used to it after practice. It took me like, I think for Korean, I would say it took me like a month or something before I started really becoming comfortable with it. Yeah, it's like a month or something like that. But you had to practice a lot. So I did that. Um, if you don't want to go through that process, then go ahead and buy the stickers. If that will be much more easy for you. See, I'm doing so many different languages. I would have to get all these stickers. So I said, you know what? Why? I'm just going to go ahead and just make my own map and just go through it that way. It's a good exercise for the brain. But that's how I normally do it. So yeah, if you're interested in learning another keyboard, just keep that in mind. It's going to take a lot of practice if you don't purchase the stickers, but once you spend that time learning the keyboard, you're going to feel very proud, and it's going to be a huge achievement. It's like, wow, I can type this language on any keyboard. Give me any keyboard, I go to anyone's house, I'm able to type. I don't even need a keyboard. I remember where all letters are. That's a great achievement. I love it. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to conclude this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Um, otherwise, thanks for viewing, and I'll talk to you guys as soon as possible or as soon as I get a chance.